AREWA Consultative Forum (ACF) has reacted to calls by the South against Northern presidency in the 2023 elections. The group, in a statement on Thursday, kicked against what it considered as threat from the South over zoning and power shift from the North. The ACF said the North would not succumb to blackmail and intimidation. Major sociopolitical groups in the South have warned their politicians against settling for a vice president slot. These groups include Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the Pan-Niger Delta Forum (PANDEF), and the Middle Belt Forum. They have all been aggressively pushing for a power shift. Governors from the South have also insisted that power should return to the South after President Muhammadu Buhari's tenure ends in 2023. By then, Buhari would have spent 8 years in power. But the ACF, in a statement by its Secretary General Murtala Aliyu, has rejected zoning the presidency to the South, noting that the law and democratic principles must be followed. The group claimed it was not opposed to any part of the country producing Buhari's successor. The ACF statement noted with dismay that some Southern politicians had been issuing warnings against the election of another Northerner as president. This is, it said, is even though the North has only ruled for 10 years since the beginning of the Fourth Republic in 1999. The group lamented Southerners always refuse to acknowledge the fact that all the beef, all the tomatoes, the onions and beans and so on consumed in the South are produced in the North. As they say, the North brings nothing to the table and is entitled to nothing. The forum warned that blackmail and intimidation of breakup of Nigeria should be stopped, as the Southern leaders neither have patent nor monopoly of issuing such threats. The statement reads, "A long-running political riddle that has continued to frustrate all efforts at achieving justice, equity and fair play is this: anything and everything in which the North has superiority or advantage or strength is, in the opinion of many Southerners, fake or contrived or speculative and therefore unacceptable. These Southerners contest the fact that the North has 78% of the landmass of Nigeria. They refuse to accept that the North has over 55% of the population of Nigeria. They won't concede that the voting population in the northwest region of the North alone is bigger than those of the southeast and south-south combined. They will never acknowledge the fact that all the beef, all the tomatoes, the onions and the beans consumed in the North is produced in the South is produced in the North. They concede nothing. On the contrary, they say the North brings nothing to the table and it's entitled to nothing. Not to an equitable share of national revenues, not to a fair share of employment in the public service or admissions into public schools. If the law says, for example, that election outcome must be based on one man, one vote, they quickly dismiss it and as imposition by Northerners. They contest every fact, every principle, including those that form the basis of our union, such as our federation, our system of administration and democracy. As we inch up towards the 2023 elections, it comes as no surprise that some Southern politicians are giving their Northern counterparts an ultimatum which roughly translates thus: elect no one from the North as president or we will break up the country. But what are the facts? Nigeria's Fourth Democratic Republic is about 22 years old. Of this, Northerners ruled for only 10 years. But in spite of this, some Southern politicians are furious, issuing their warnings against the election of any Northerner as president. It has to be stated clearly and for the avoidance of any doubt that the North is not and has never been opposed to the election of any Nigerian from any part of the country as president. Anything that will be done to achieve that, however, must accord with the law and democratic principles. Gone are those days when Northerners felt blackmailed and intimidated by threats of restructuring, secession, breakup or breakdown of Nigeria. The North does not seek to dominate any part of the country, but will not submit itself to be relegated to serfdom. Those issuing ultimatums are to be pitied, knowing that they know not what they are doing. They own no patent, no monopoly of the art or science of ultimatums. Enough of the blackmail. Enough of the blackmail. Really? Okay. If that is how you see it, everybody, either from the south or north, has something to contribute in one way or the other. But we just need to throw out that faulty constitution into the bin and start afresh in a more sincere way. They will not agree to that. What is even wrong to even have a restructuring? What is even wrong? And now when it comes to federal character, when it comes to issue of a quota system, no, they will not tell you that it is not that everybody, there should be a level playing ground. Every part of Nigeria, yes, contributed. Anyone that for must have gone as one thing or the other to hold. The solution of Nigeria is to divide it. These people don't start again. They forgot that every part of Nigeria can grow onion, rear cows, grow beans, yam, rice, and so on. The same northerners are the ones using Fulani to disturb other regions from the farming peaceful. Edo State alone can feed the whole of Nigeria if the government really venture into agriculture. They have that land, but why are you not leaving your place? Because irrespective of what you are talking about, whether the climate change, then if you have that space, you are always bragging. Then why is it that your people are always, you cannot stay, there's no progress, there's no prosperity in that place. Then you cannot stay in that place that you have so much land that you are always bragging. Then you want to go and ration the small ones that other people have. By so doing, even their own people who are even into farming, you carry your cows, you say you are feeding the state, you are feeding the country, you carry your cow to destroy the people's farm, their source of livelihood, you still take their lives. So if you are bragging about all these things, I don't understand. We are talking about revenue generation and you are talking about your personal business. Even police take no dime from you at checkpoints. You people bring nothing to the table, but claim all. Who is taking what from the table is increasingly becoming the issue. Some brings nothing but want to remain at the head of the table, taking what is pleasing to themselves. All those commodities you mentioned, how much does it transmit to national purse as done crude from the south? Exactly. What is the GDP of how is it contributing to the overall welfare of the country? It's just personal businesses. The northern contribution to Nigeria is officially terrorism and nothing more. AREWA consultative, please talk about the real north and stop including the middle belt, because in the recent they are not in the north, and that is the reason you people are killing them like fowls and occupying their space. They are the only ones bringing agricultural products on the table. The north produces only Amajiri, Boko Haram, and bandits to occupy the middle belt, and that is what they bring on the table. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.